What is the worst first date you have ever been on? More like a first date that never wanted to end, so this might be long. I had just moved to a different state and decided to try out the online dating scene. This was before the days of Tinder, and Match.com was one of the only options. I matched with a guy that seemed to be pretty genuine, decent looking, and wasn't horrible in phone/text conversation. We decided to meet at a restaurant to grab appetizers and drinks. When we got there, the conversation seemed great. He even looked like his picture. Shortly after getting there, we both decided to order dinner because we were both hungry and had a rough day at work. He offered to pay. Shortly after ordering, he grabs my hand as it was resting on the table next to my drink. He proceeds to hold it and seems to have no desire to let it go. Sadly, he still seemed very genuine. He then switches our conversation from work and friends to how he has baby fever. We're both in our young 20s, mind you. He's still holding my hand. No amount of tugging will give him the message, and at this point I'm beyond creeped out to the point of scared. I don't believe I said a word to him after he uttered the words baby fever. Food comes. Thank heavens. I can finally get my hand back. Nope. Think again. He wants to hold hands and eat at the same time. Of course, me being a young 20-something, I ordered a salad, which is totally doable with only one hand. Rookie mistake. The waiter comes over and can obviously see my desperation. I'm fairly certain I'm sweating at this point, my hand feels gross, and I'm awkwardly looking around for an exit strategy. I can't even grab my drink without making a bigger effort. Then the glorious moment happens. The waiter accidentally spills my wine on my date. My hand is finally free. My date rushes off to the bathroom to clean up. He seems overly understanding after having an entire glass of red wine dumped on him. The waiter apologizes, then looks me dead in the eye and says, "I got you, go now. I'll take care of it." I immediately got up, said, "Thank you," and got out so fast I almost forgot my coat. Waiter chased me down to give it to me. At this point, I have no clue what happened after I left, and I didn't care. I get a text later from my date that says how he hopes everything is okay. Ignore and block. A day or so later, I get a message from a coworker that someone is waiting in the hallway for me. Where I work, you can't get into the building without being an employee. I think nothing of it and walk out to see who it is. It's common to wait there as our office is only open for the IT nerds. I open the door, turn to see who's there, and yelp. Excited to see me? And I'm effed. I must have had the biggest look of disgust and terror mixed with gas on my face. Mr. Creepy Handholder Online Dating Sucks First Date works at my company. He asks how my grandma is doing. I play along assuming that the waiter said something about her. He reaches out to grab my hand and I yell out I'm infertile. I had no clue where that came from, nor did I have any idea if I was. He looked at me strangely without saying a word, and I used the awkward distraction to go back into my office. I got a message from him later that day on my work chat asking if I'd be interested in fertility treatments. I noped right out of that conversation and went directly to security. I never heard or saw him again.